Oh man, we've got some fabulous news for all the fighters out there who have a dream of getting to a big promotion like ONE FC, but don't know the road, don't know how they're going to travel to that final destination. Today we're going to be talking about how ONE FC has finally partnered with many promotions from around the world, and there is an actual step-by-step process to get yourself signed with one of the biggest fight promotions in the world. What's up everybody? Thanks for joining me today. Now, if you know anything about my career, you will know one of the biggest struggles throughout it, from the beginning point and moving on, has been signing with the big promotions. Early on, I had established that, okay, yes, I have a high skill level. Yes, I have the drive. Yes, I'm willing to work hard. But like many people out there, I did not know how to get signed with the big promotions. There was no actual road, I suppose you would say, to actually get there. Now, when we look at other sports, very often you go to a small tournament, you win that tournament, you move on to a slightly bigger tournament. You win that, you move on to something bigger. And then eventually you might end up in something like the Olympics. But unfortunately for the fight sports world and all the athletes out there, if you want to get into the UFC, you want to get into Glory, you want to get into one of these other big promotions, you really need to know people. You need to have connections. If you don't have those connections, what options are left? You're basically left with what I had to do, which was somehow get the email for the guy who's running the promotion and pester them. Send them emails constantly, over and over and over. Send them fight footage. Let them know you're willing to fight for free. That's pretty much what I went through. And that's not the ideal way because there are so many other people willing to do this. And these promoters, fair enough, they might just go, another 50 emails today from people who want to fight. I really can't be bothered with this. We have other ways to sign people. We have gyms that we can connect with, fight promoters, people scouting social media. I don't know what their process is, but I can tell you it's very difficult, even for people who are high level like me, trying to get myself in and get onto the world stage. But we have, as I mentioned, big news. Big news in the fact that ONE FC has now announced, let me pull up my phone so I get this correct. ONE FC has now announced that they have partnered with promotions around the world, including countries from, let's say, United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Germany, South Africa, Mongolia, China, Russia, Japan, Philippines, Australia, and Thailand. That means if you are in any of those countries, there will be a smaller promotion than ONE FC putting on events. And if you can go there and you can do what they say you need to do, you can beat the people that you need to beat, you will end up with a ONE FC contract. Now, I know many of the people on my channel are from Canada or the US, North America, and you are looking to find out which promotions are going to be the ones that you want to put your focus on. So right here in Canada, we have a promotion called Muay Thai World Cup, which is actually out of Calgary, run by promoter Kieran Kettle. He actually fought Buakaw years and years ago. Seems like a great guy. I've only met him a couple times. He actually co-announced my fight against Lerdsila, and I hear he runs a great promotion. So if you were within Canada, get in contact with Kieran and just ask him, can I be on your fight card? If you are down in the States, you are heading over to the New Jersey area, I believe the East Coast, you're looking for Warriors Cup. I was actually scheduled to fight on Warriors Cup about a decade ago. My opponent ended up getting staph and I was pulled from the card, I think the day of weigh-ins. But they seemed like they ran everything very well. I was very happy with the guy who was promoting that event. He seemed really down to earth, very likable guy. So both of these promotions are where you should set your attention. But still, like anything, we are back to square one where you have to reach out to these promoters and you have to get their attention. So how do you go about doing that? Because now we have a road for the end. You know, if I get with this promotion and I win maybe a tournament or something, I'm in ONE FC. Mind-blowing. Something that up until now, there was no clear path on how you're going to get there. But if you want to get in contact with one of these two promotions or the other promotions throughout the world, what you can simply do is start making sure you get the contact info for these people. Send them all your fight footage. Send them training footage. Tell them you are willing to come out and fight for a minimal purse. Don't ask for too much, because remember, it's not these fights that are going to make you wealthy. It's not these fights that are going to make you famous in the fight world. It's down the road, and you very simply need to get there. And let's talk about my fight against Lerdsila, not the actual fight, but beforehand. What did I have to do to get K1 to sign me and to give me a fight against Lerdsila, a guy who was a Muay Thai legend, and me, who was just some guy from Canada who hardly had any fights compared to Lerdsila, who had over 100. What did I go about doing? Well, I very simply contacted the promotion, as I already said, sent them training footage, sent them fight footage, told them I would fight anybody. I said, it does not matter who it is, put me against anybody, which is how I ended up against Lerdsila. I guess many people did not want to fight him. I said, doesn't matter, give me an opponent, I will be there. I also told them I would fight for free, because I recognized that making, I'm not going to say how much I made for that fight, but making, X amount of dollars is not that important. It's what happens down the road. So you can contact these promoters who are not putting on massive events. Keep in mind, they don't have a budget to maybe fly you in, and a cornerman, and another cornerman, and pay you $5,000. It's just not going to happen. And if you ask for that, you miss out on your opportunity to end up with a 1FC contract. So just look at this sort of as a loss leader. You're going to put in the training time, you're going to put in that motivation, and you're going to go and fight, even if it's for free, or $500, or $1,000. You're going to go there, you're going to win the fights, and then you're going to get that contract. And then once you get to 1FC, your purse won't even be that big at the beginning, but you run through your first contract, and then you have negotiating power, where you can then start getting some good money. And like I said, I am so excited about this. Not for me. I don't need this anymore. I'm fortunate enough at this point where I can contact the promotions. They go, okay, we know who you are, and yeah, let's talk. But for everybody else out there, like, I still get people in town asking me, Gabriel, you have connections. Can you get me with this promotion? And even my contacts with all the promotions, Glory, Bellator, over in China, Karate Combat, I still don't have lots of pull to get other fighters in the promotion. They're interested in me, but if you imagine as a promoter, every time somebody comes and says, oh, I know this guy, you should pull him on the card, these guys would be swamped. So it's not something they really do, and it makes it very difficult for fighters to get their opportunity. But now you have your opportunity. If you're from one of the other countries I listed and you're going, oh, Gabriel didn't tell me which promotion to focus on, well, you can find that out very easy. Just go to the 1FC website, take a look at their partners, take a look at their road to. They probably have a tab there or a link, and you can go and find out which promotions they're partnering with. Keep in mind, this is not for 2022, it's 2023 where this is really going to ramp up in North America and start getting something where you have your road to 1FC. So you got, another half year or so until this opportunity presents itself, but you can start getting on the ball right now. Start letting these promotions in New Jersey and Calgary know you're interested, you're ready to fight, and you want it. That's the most important thing, I think. When I was reaching out to K1, they knew more than anything, I just wanted a chance. I just wanted one chance, and many people out there unfortunately do not get it. I got it for the most part because I had my dad helping me with promotion, somebody behind me really making sure that I would at least get an opportunity. There's probably not much more disappointing than knowing you have the skill level, the drive, all of that, but not getting your shot. Well, now, hopefully everybody out there goes, oh, I can relax, I can breathe. There's an opportunity for me to test myself. And I really hope that this video informed a lot of people out there who maybe did not already know this, that this opportunity is now existing. If you appreciate this video, please give it a like. If you have not already, join the channel, get subscribed. And as always, guys, train hard. I will see you back here soon for another episode.